The memorial for me, I thought about ever since I was digging on day one. Tommy was my best friend, Tommy Holohan. Paul Byer was my mentor. Billy Johnson I took under my wing. He was a probie, you know, so he followed me everywhere like a shadow. And Lieutenant O'Hagan, though he was new, he fit right in. Like, he always wanted to cook and push me out of the way in the kitchen, but that wasn't happening, you know. It was very special to me to honor these guys in a special way. So it took me 4 or 5 years to finally get settled in and get ready to do it. So I reached out to this website where artists, you know, put up you know, their names for, you know, for work.
It said, you know, firefighter looking for artist to honor 4 men who died on 9/11.
A couple artists responded, Rob being one of them. And then I gave it some more thought, and I remember talking to Rob, and then I called, and his message was pretty sincere at the time.
I felt like, man, those guys, they could give their life for their job. And how can I give my gift, you know, for somebody else? So I was very inspired by that, and I wrote the letter, and I just explained to them that I hadn't done a bronze memorial before. I know the process, I know how to do it, and I can do it for you.
Once he decided to mention the word relief, I thought, wow, that's going to be fantastic. You know, he sounded like he'd be real happy to do it, and so I called Rob, and that's where we got the ball rolling.
So I did the drawing, and then Al came down, Billy Green. They looked it over, and they said, "Yep, this captures it. Let's move forward." I said to Al, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of pictures from different angles, because to do a bas relief, you can't just, you know, have a frontal picture. So Arlene gave me
a lot of
hundreds of pictures, and on top of that, she gave me a video.
And a video.
And a video. Not only the pictures and the video, but all the letters, and I read every one.
It was consuming. I mean, he felt like he couldn't do anything else. This was going to be his part in you know, what he can do to give tribute to the firefighters and their families and to bring peace, and he really could not stop.
I just kind of felt like, you know, I was on that journey, and they never gave up on that pile. I mean, they were at it sometimes 48 hours at a time.
They worked 30-day details up there. It was very difficult, but they felt that they had to be there. You know, they had to be part of it some way, you know, find someone, bring someone home. It's very important to them.
It was a lot of emotion to the whole project, you know. Every part of it. You know, just going out there and looking at it, talking to Rob on the phone, you know, shed a tear somewhere down the line, you know.
After time goes by, to be like faced with another memorial or another thing that we had to go to, it was hard because it brought everything back. But once we got there and we were together, it was a good feeling because we were there to share it together, and we kind of helped each other get through it, even if it was difficult.
We used the rig of the Collingdale Fire Department. They were kind of hooked up with us after 9/11 and became a special connection to us. And it was a pretty special day. It was a beautiful day. Rob's family followed the truck in. We shut down the Holland Tunnel, which is pretty cool. Brought the rig through.
There was a lot of people here. It was a big party.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was a very beautiful, beautiful celebration. There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
And I think everyone who spoke did a great job, you know. You couldn't ask for a better day.
Yeah, it was an incredible,
It was incredible.
sense of,
It
of
was.
relief
What a-
and
what a day.
completion. And I did, as an artist, I felt that, you know, I put myself out there because it was a journey, right? An emotional
Absolutely.
journey.
For everyone. For everyone.
We went down to Ground Zero and had a quiet moment, which I thought was really special. Sort of a coming home for the guys. That was closure for me. It's a very long time coming for me. And I needed that to happen.
Once they found Rob and they were able to bring that memorial home, and watching Al sit there in Rob's garage and just sit there, and I could see it in his face. It all made sense. He was finally going to be able to give justice, pay tribute to these guys, his friends, his brothers, you know. It meant a lot to him. It's personal. It's a personal tribute from the guys to the guys, and we brought him home.